So, hello everyone. Um, I'm sending my greetings from a beautiful gray and misty morning in South Florida. Have yesterday was a really strange day for me. um, there seems to be a lot of currents, a lot of pockets of movement and change going on, and in the world in general. And I see it a good amount in the lives of those around me as well. But for for me in my life, um, the last couple months to, I mean, it's been increasing, but yeah, especially the last couple months to, in relation to that, even especially the last couple weeks, um, there seems to be more and more of um, potential for change within my life, and I look forward to that. I think we all should. Um, I think there's something going on without us that we can be a part of. There's movement within the planet, within the planetary mind, and there's thought currents that we can catch on to and begin to ride, or allow to ourselves to flow down the river. Um, but I think that we're also an important part of it, and we have not only a responsibility um, to others and to ourselves, but a real opportunity for joy within our lives, by serving others, by growing ourselves, and learning how to share more of what we want in the world from within ourselves. Um, so all that um, is important, and it goes back to all this change that I'm seeing in my life. And it gets tough sometimes. There's some powerful stuff going on, and I mean, I don't know if it's, I would hope it's everyone, but I'm I feel like I'm beginning to notice more and more um, within minute moments, continuously. Um, but it's strange. It seems like there's a lot of the strangeness to it all is that there's been a high emotional drama kind of content within my life, and it's usually not there. Like, that's not usually a problem. I think I take care of that. But there has been um, strange amounts of discord, unusually um, needing filling, um, between me and others. And I mean, this includes everyone, like friends and family, partners. Um, so I was wondering if anyone else was feeling that. because I do notice that very often when uh, there are very powerful days astronomically, and we're experiencing a lot of shift on a global scale. So there's just days that merely by their date they have mathematical significance, and that resonance is expressed by levels of synchronicity within those moments of time and space. Um, at least that's what I've seen. Um, that that makes sense to me. Um, and I do notice that people are they at least in my geographical area, they're riding the same sort of energetic wave. Um, Not all of them though, but a good amount. Um, so so I wanted to see what was going on, maybe on a larger scale. Just by responding to this video, you can start to help create more of actual data, at least in and creating conversation with things like this, about creating communities that are aware that there's something really powerful happening, and that there's real possibility for all of us to move forward a lot, um, because a lot is happening, and it just feels more and more like there is more synchronicity. Um, Daytime awareness is beginning to not have such a concrete separation from dream time awareness. And that there's a lot of possibility in that. It can either be great or not so great, depending on the type of work that you do. Like magicians, wizards, shamans, dream workers, all of this um, is becoming to have more of an impact, but in different ways. Um, so, so there's a lot happening, and just by creating this video, something is being done, and for every response this video receives, something is being done, um, for ourselves and for the planet. And every action should be looked at that way, I think. All of our actions, all of us. Um, I'm not sure, you know, once again, fate versus destiny. It's that for me has always just spiraled around itself. I mean, both of those, when you really think about it, they both exist simultaneously. Um, you know, yeah, I'm not gonna get into it, but just yeah. So with all that said, and so with all that said, um, I could definitely say that we could create some sort of body of data. Um, but yeah, so I've been noticing that in my life, and was wondering if anyone else was. Um, and if not, just maybe share your feelings on this change, because I know everyone is feeling change. Um, we might just be riding different waves of it. So it'd be interesting to know, um, anything you'd like anyone to know. Um, and it'd be nice um, to hear either just the change in general that you've been feeling, or the change. I just had a big shift. That that was nice. So there's these levels of awareness, increasing awareness of each moment and every moment, continuously. And so, I mean, that takes part of it too, because the more I notice, the more I notice. Um, so so back to this, um, these big parts of the waves, these high ends of these waves that I've been feeling. Um, I I've sort of thought of something to share, and if you're still with me at 12 minutes, um, thank you. And this is something else for you to try, maybe a continuance of that exercise I mentioned in the video just before this. Um, so throughout the day, as much as possible, return your awareness to your breathing. Now, that's something that more and more of the new people that I meet, are very excited to be practicing. Um, it really is a way to be meditating all the time, to be aware of what mental state we're in at every moment, and therefore at what emotional state. Um, and I mean, the way that anything is really going to change, the only way that we're really going to evolve as a species is if we begin to pay more attention to how we act with ourselves and with each other. Um, Nothing is going to get better until we start treating ourselves and each other with love all the time. Being aware of how we speak and how we act and how we breathe and how we think. That is how we will move forward together. So I invite you to bring your awareness back to your thoughts and back to your breathing as much as you can. This is great for our own happiness and for the happiness of all those around us. And it really works. So get back to me, try it out,